Good Erev Shabbos, Parsha Shemos. As we begin Sefer Shmos, in this week's Parsha, the Torah gives us 5 psukim that seemingly are repetitive and perhaps superfluous. Now, obviously, we know the Torah Kedosha never gives us any superfluous information. Every word in the Torah is significant in and of itself. The psukim I'm referring to is Ve'ele Shmos B'nei Yisrael Abayim Mitzrayim Es Yaakov Yishu Beisu Bo Reuven Shimon Levi Yehuda Yisachar Zvulun Binyamin Dan Naphtali Gad V'Asher V'hi Kol Nefesh Yotzei Yerech Yaakov Shivim Nefesh V'Yosef Haya B'Mitzrayim. So I ask you, did we not have in Sefer Bereshis Perek Mem Vav 26 psukim that also began similarly? Ve'ele Shmos B'nei Yisrael Habayim Mitzrayim Yaakov Uvanav Bechor Yaakov Reuven V'chulu, and it continues for 26 psukim. First of all, the idea that Klal Yisrael, the Shivim Nefesh, is described in 26 psukim is to let us know that each and every one of us throughout Klal Yisrael, those 26 psukim are the Shem Havaya, the number 26, which is HaKadosh Baruch Hu's presence throughout the Shiftei Kol L'Doirei Doiros in each and every one of us. But again, I ask you, why this week Parsha Shmos begins with what is seemingly superfluous? Ve'ele Shmos B'nei Yisrael Abayim Mitzrayim Es Yaakov Yishu Beisu Bo. We all know that Parsha Shmos has one central idea that permeates the entire Parsha. And what is that? That is the Shibud Mitzrayim. Vayakam El Chadash, Vayarbis Avlaisav, Klal Yisrael suffering, Beinuyim, Bavoida Kasha. We were subjugated to taskmasters of the Egyptians and beaten to a pulp until we delivered on the work, and that work was not enough. Then Paroi took away the Chaymer and Levanim, and we had to go out and search and find and develop our own. So if that's the case, and the Torah begins and talks about the Rebbeinu Shlem's interaction with Moshe Rabbeinu, telling Moshe Rabbeinu that he will save Klal Yisrael and take us out of Mitzrayim. B'yad Chazaka. Why does the Torah digress for 5 psukim at the very beginning and tell us Ve'ele Shmos B'nei Yisrael Abayim Mitzrayim? We already know that. We had 26 psukim to tell us this in the greatest depth. Even the children and the grandchildren were mentioned. So I think the reason is actually so important for each and every one of us to understand, as it impacts our personal lives, our day-to-day, minute-to-minute life for each and every one of us. And the answer is that the Torah is here to remind us at the beginning of the trials and tribulations of Mitzrayim and the Galus, with obviously also the ultimate Geula. Same word, Galus Gula. That what? Ve'ele Shmos B'nei Yisrael Habayim Mitzrayim. What I have done for you, all of this is for you. The Shibud is for you. The Korah Barzel is for you. It's in order to take the Shiftei Kol and to meld them and to mold them through the Korah Barzel into one nation. We needed those 210 years of Shibud Mitzrayim in order to arrive at our Sinai to receive the Torah Kedosha. And therefore the Torah tells us, before we go into that horrible situation of the servitude, the unbearable enslavement of Mitzrayim, the Rebbeinu Shalom is telling us, Ve'ele Shmos B'nei Yisrael Habayim Mitzrayim. You know why you went to Mitzrayim? You went to Mitzrayim for you. It's le'toivascha lahanascha. Rabbis say in our lives, we don't always see that. We go through terrible trials and tribulations that are nisyonis that the Rebbeinu Shalom tests us with. But we have to understand that just as Klal Yisrael went through the Shibud Mitzrayim and Golus Mitzrayim and the Yerida to the Memtesh Shari Tumah, all of that was done by the Rebbeinu Shalom. Ve'ele Shmos B'nei Yisrael Habayim Mitzrayim. It was done for us, for each and every one of us, collectively as an Am and individually, but to turn that individuality into the collective Am. And with that understanding, we will face the challenges that the Rebbeinu Shalom puts in front of us. with the understanding that it's done for us, custom tailored by the Rebbeinu Shalom. And in Mitzvah Hashem, when we have that understanding, we too will be part of the Am, and through the Am, through the Achdus K'ish Echad B'Lev Echad, we will be Zoicha to the Geula Shalema of Mashiach Tzidkenu in Eretz HaKodesh B'Mheru V'Yameinu. Have a wonderful Shabbos.